What's up, people and lovers of the world? It's me, Denise, and today I'm on a hair tip. Again, because that's what y'all seem to like. So, first I will start by saying that my hair is soaking wet underneath this head wrap. I just decided to kind of experiment with my hair a little bit, and I have been washing it a lot more often lately because I think that my scalp got sunburned, and so it's been like a little flaky. I don't like that. So what I've been doing is putting a mixture of coconut oil, olive oil, and tea tree oil on my scalp, and then washing it either every week or like half a week or whatever until it heals all the way, which I have been seeing progress. I think that it just needed some moisturizer and dry out, and moisturize and dry out, and wash and clean, So I have not been twisting down my hair. With that being said, I have also been experimenting with styles that work for fluffy roots. And so maybe like 5 seconds ago, or not 5 seconds ago, but a little while ago, I decided that I wanted to try something that I've been seeing people do a lot of, which is Loc Petals. This is about to be an experiment. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I figured that I would show you guys my journey. Also, I know a lot of you are gonna ask about these head wraps. So the material that I use for the head wraps is jersey knit, which is why it works very well for wrapping your hair up when it's wet, because jersey knit will soak up all that water, whereas a towel will just get really damp. Honestly, I don't really know how long they are, or people ask me like what size they are. The only thing I can say about that is I go and get a yard of fabric or a half a yard, and I use the full length of that fabric, right? So the width that it normally comes at, naturally off the roll, which I would say this might be, okay, so let's just say this is about 12 inches. And I mean, I guess I could go get a tape measure, but I don't really feel like it. So this is probably like 12 inches, maybe another 12 inches, and then about a half, so 2.5 feet wide, and then a yard long, right? Obviously, this little stripe right here is a different color, and it's kind of already has like some wet drippy parts on it because I had it around my shoulders just a second ago, but I honestly don't really know how long these things are. So I would say that the neon yellow part and the black and white part is like a full yard of fabric, and then this is maybe about 8 inches wide or so as just like a piece that goes in, and then I just sew it all together at the seams, and I use it as a head wrap. Hopefully that answers your questions. Again, this is jersey knit, so you want to get something that's stretchy. It doesn't have to be jersey knit, but I feel like when it comes to the infinity scarves, this works best for when you get to the very end of it to stretch it and pull over your hair. That being said, let's get into what you will need to do this. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but here's what you'll need if it does. I have some of these hair clippy things. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I have 7. I guess there's more in there. I could grab some more if I need it. I have some rubber bands, and I saw some people do this without rubber bands, but I feel like I want this to last a little bit longer, so I am going to use rubber bands. Hopefully I have enough, because I could not really find any more in the house. Like, this is it. So if this isn't enough, we're gonna have to make a run to the store, which I don't have a problem with, because I don't have a problem with looking crazy out in public, clearly. Anyway, what else do we have here? I have what I just talked about in my last hair video, this Carol's Daughter leave-in conditioner. And I have some of the Super Curl by Uncle Funky's Daughter. I've been liking the combination between these two. So I'll use these like right after I wash and condition, and then on my scalp later, I'll use the olive oil, coconut oil, tea tree oil mix. And you can add another oil into that if you don't really love the smell of tea tree oil, because I know it can be kind of medicine smelling. So sometimes I'll add either peppermint or eucalyptus or lemongrass or lavender or something like that. What else? I also have some Oyen handmade, I think that's how you say that, the juices and berries, and I really like this more so for just making my hair smell good. It's good for hydrating your hair, but it also smells really good. So sometimes like if you have a lot of hair and it takes forever for it to dry, you'll know that kind of, I really want it to smell dry and fresh and clean smell. To get you some of this. I also have some juice because I'm going to be doing my hair right here. There's a mirror over in this section, so if you see me looking over here, it's because I need to see what I'm doing in the mirror. I also have my laptop because my sister just called me and was like, hey, stop what you're doing and watch the Olympics because it's gymnastics right now, and that's what we do. We watch gymnastics because it's like the best sport in the entire Olympics. Let's get started. Okay, so first let me take down this head wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hair down. I just kind of have it in a ponytail wrapped around its own self. So I take the bottom part of my hair, just kind of wrap it around and make it into a ponytail. Oh, it smells good. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get some of these chemicals, or these products, excuse me. Let's go ahead and get some of these products into the hair. I'm going to start with my leave-in conditioner. Now let's go for some juices and berries. Add some Super Curl. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that got all the way through the hair, and now I'm going to kind of pin it up with the pins in different sections. Okay, so I'm actually going to be starting from the back, but what I want to do is just take a piece out from the front so that you can see how I plan on doing these lock petals. Basically what you do, you take one of your locks and you kind of decide how long you want the petal to be, and since I have really long locks, I am going to probably wrap mine twice. Normally you would wrap it like this. No, I might do them kind of long. And then do the rubber band like this, like at the top. So put a rubber band at the top. But if you have like, let me find a really long lock. So a lock that's like this long, doing it like that is gonna make it about that long. So if you want it to be shorter, what you're gonna do is just start to, I guess, roll your lock up like this. Almost like you would do like a piece of yarn. And then you can alter the length. And when you get it to the top, then you're gonna put your rubber band at the top. So I want kind of a longer bob. So I'm gonna do them at about that length. So far this is what it's looking like. I have a feeling that it's going to end up being like really thick. I hope. So let's keep going. So I just want to stop really quick and show you what I'm doing when the lock is too long in order to keep it the same length as the rest of them. So I'm folding to where I want that length to be, and then I'm just taking the top of that piece of lock and folding it down into that to where there's like a loop at the top of it, and then I put the rubber band over the whole thing, if that makes sense. And I'm also learning that you kind of need to put the rubber band maybe about an inch down from the top of the scalp, or from like your scalp, in order to like actually have it hold the hair. So yeah. So also another thing that I want to say is when you are putting your rubber bands on, do not put them on tight, because you got to remember that you got to get them off after this is all over. And when you are taking them off, I do suggest that you cut them off rather than just pulling them off or breaking them off. That way you can protect your hair. Okay, this is where I am so far. And I think I'm going to like do some sort of twisting in on the side here. But so far it's looking pretty cute. The Olympics, ooh, shiny nose. The Olympics are pretty much done for the day for me. There's still some events going on, but nothing that I'm super interested in about. Venus and Serena lost. Just crazy. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into it. But, so what I think I'm gonna do is start off with a little section here and almost do like flat twists back, and then do petal locks with that. So I'm going to turn my movie back on and then show you guys what I'm doing, I guess. Alright, so I also want to let you guys know that I am keeping a bit on the side that I am reserving for later. I think I'm going to do a 2-strand twist, and then I'm going to kind of bring it around the crown, I think. We'll see. And then you'll notice these little pieces that stick out of the top from the end of your lock. You can just pin the ones that are on the top, or the ones that you can see, down with some pins. And I wouldn't use bobby pins, I would use roller pins. That way they don't hurt your head. Yeah, so let's keep going. Okay, so now I have most of the front done. You can see there's some little pieces sticking out, and I'll take care of those in a second, but we're gonna get to our little friend down here that I left out. I'm just going to pull it on through. Uh-oh, I'll have to fix that one. And that's how easy they are to come down. They'll stay, but it's easy for them to come down. So I'll put that one back up in a second. But I'm just gonna take the little reserve piece, and I'm gonna do a 2-strand twist all the way down, like so. And remember, when you're doing a 2-strand twist, you have to be twisting each strand of hair. So twist each strand of hair as you're twisting down. That's what's gonna keep that 2-strand twist together. So I have that twisted. I'm gonna take it and pull it over the crown of my head and over this area where I have those other flat twists. I'm gonna bring it underneath and grab some pins. And I'm just gonna loosely pin it up into the bottom of my hair, so you guys won't be able to see it. also gonna just toss some pins here so that it'll stay in the exact spot that I want it to stay in. And I'm literally just pinning my 2-strand twist into the mount of locks back here. Again, this is not something that you have to do as a part of it. Let me just go ahead and put this one back. And then I'm gonna come in and start pinning down just the little pieces that are sticking up in the top. And again, you do not have to do this part. It's fine if they're sticking out. It's your hair. Can't nobody say nothing to you. But this is just how I feel like doing it. And there we have it. I love it. Oh my goodness. It's so cool and it's so weird to have shorter hair. Let's take a look at the back. So that's it, you guys. I love it. I think it's cute, and I will definitely be doing this again and playing around with some more styles. I'm probably gonna lay a scarf down on my edge area just so that this lays down. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my scalp. And the only thing that I would change about this hairstyle is I would maybe do it a little bit neater in the back, but whatever. I mean, I think that it's good enough for exactly what I was going after. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to see you guys do this hairstyle. If you do, please make sure that you tag me on Twitter, Instagram, and I guess Snapchat. I don't even know how you tag anybody on Snapchat. To be honest, I don't know that much about Snapchat, but you can definitely hit me up on Twitter and Instagram where I will see it. All that information is always going to be in the description box below. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and I would definitely love if you share this video with your family and your friends. But most importantly, I'm always gonna love when you subscribe. Bye, guys. What I'm gonna do is take it into 2 sections and